Hi, this is Marumuthu Kanivadi. We are in live for types of hazards. Types of hazards. Actually, as per the each and every workplaces, we have to see the hazards and risk for smooth safety operations. So, the safety operations depends how you are finding the hazards, how you are finding the risks. So, wherever the workplaces, when you finding the hazards and risk, only you can control, you can prevent any kind of accidents, incidents, near misses or loss, anything. Because when you have a proactive safety measures, you must have a standard finding of the hazards and risks. So the types of hazards vary from the industries, one industry to another industry. But these are the basic hazards. The types of hazards are hazards. Types of hazards, a key workplace risks. These are the key workplace risks. You can see the hazards: physical, chemical, biological, ergonomics, mechanical, electrical, fire and explosion, psychological. These are the types of hazards. These types of hazards is always very important to know it, then only you can have a risk assessment. You can have a job safety analysis. You can have a hazard, HACCP, and all kinds of the risk assessments. Everything based on these hazards only. When you know the hazard, when you know the risk, then only you can make a risk assessment. Based on the risk assessment, you can control the risk. Then only you have a proper way of controlling the accidents, incidents, any kind of mishaps. So here, the physical hazard, chemical hazard, biological hazard, ergonomic hazard, mechanical hazards, electrical hazard, fire and explosions, psychological. So these are the types of hazards. When you see the physical hazards, noise, heat, vibrations, falls. So what these are the physical. When you see, you can identify, you can feel, you can see in this, you can hear or see in your physical appearance. So heat is a physical appearance. You can feel heat. Noise, you can hear the noise. Then vibration, you can feel the vibration. Fall is also physically, you can, when someone falls, you know it. So the physical types of hazards leads to hearing loss, burns, injuries. So number one is physical. Physical noise also one of the hazard, and also heat. Because of the heat, burn will come. Then vibrations, falls. If someone falling from the top, there will be a injury. So we can call it physical hazards. The physical is noise, heat, vibration, falls. Then chemical. What are chemicals? You have gases, liquids, acid, solvent, dust. This all comes under the chemical. So, burns, poisoning, respiratory illness and respiratory disorders. Why? The gas. Someone inhaling the more gases, it leads to respiratory issues or poisoning. Then someone taking if someone doing the paint work or solvent work, that is a chemical. Then chemical goes inside, there is a respiratory problem. Then you have a gases, liquid, chemicals, solvent, and also the all kinds of paint. This all comes under the chemicals. All solvents, all chemicals, all what you can say gases. So this all comes under the chemical hazard. You have to think about the chemical hazard. Then third one is biological. Now we have seen the physical, then chemical, third one is biological, virus, bacteria, fungi. So this all causes the diseases and illness. So it leads to infections. Coronavirus is a infectious biological hazard. So if someone not cleaning the hands properly, infection will come. Then someone mixing the food with some other food, the contamination will appear, bacterial contamination, viral contamination, fungal contamination. Because of this, illness will come. So these also where we can see restrooms and in kitchens, dining areas, and also the drinking area where this biological hazard is appeared. So that's why the infection or diseases will come. Even someone having the cut wound, the blood also one of the biological hazard, because from the blood one person to another person there is a chances of infection. So we have seen physical, chemical, biological hazards. Then fourth one, ergonomics. So ergonomics means posture. How you are sitting, how you are lifting. Because if you are not properly sitting, then there will be a back pain. There is a ergonomic problem. If you are not lifting the weight properly, then back pain will come. So that is the ergonomic hazard. That's why in all construction, all industries saying that lift properly. All the companies are insisting the lifting the proper and the sitting in a proper way. That is called the posture. So that's why here the ergonomic hazard, the repetitive task. If someone continuously doing the same job, then the hand will get strains, repetitive strains. And also there is a posture. If someone not sitting properly, then he will get back pain. Back pain. And also, if the posture is not there, then it will lead to ergonomic problem, muscle strain. Muscle strain, if continuously doing the same work, there will be a muscle strain. If not properly sitting, there is a back pain and poor posture problems. So that is the ergonomics hazard. Then mechanical hazard. All machinery related hazards are called mechanical hazard. In this mechanical hazard, the moving parts, the conveyor belt, machines, all kind of machineries, conveyor belts, and moving machines, moving parts, these all comes under the machinery tools, grinding tools, and all kinds of moving tools. So these will make the people cramping, caught into the area. Sometimes this coverall, conveyor belt may caught it, or loose cloth get caught through the machines. That is the mechanical hazard. Then here so these are the outer crushing. Outer crushing means sometimes people working in the machines, they are not aware of mechanical hazards. In that case, the machine will cut the cloth or whatever loose cloths, and sometimes body parts also get caught through the conveyor belt or machines or major equipments. So that case it's called the mechanical hazards. Then we have the electrical hazards. As you all aware of it, what is the electrical hazards? The wire, live wires, exposed to damaged wires, faulty equipments, it leads to electrical shock and even fatality or more bones, cuts. Normally it will make shock, electrical shock, bone, and also it will lead to severe fire. Fire issues also will come because of the electrical hazard. So we have seen physical, chemical, biological, ergonomics, mechanical and electrical. Then we have a fire and explosion hazard. So when the company is keeping the flammable liquids or flammable combustible material inside the industry, there is a chance of fire and explosion. So this fire will make huge loss, not only life but also the environment, people, material loss, injuries, burning, fatality, big loss because of the fire and the explosion hazards. This is one of the major hazards for all type of industry, not a single type. All type of industries will experience fire and the explosion hazards. Then what about psychological hazards? The psychological hazards are human behavior. If the employees working in organizations, if this psychological hazard not considered means there is a chance of big chances of human error. So that's why if the people always attending okay, the strange behavior of the employees must be identified. If we didn't identify the strange character of the employees, then what will the psychological issues leads to big accidents, incidents in the industry. That's why there is a program called behavior-based safety. We have to analyze we have to observe the behavior of the people. That's why it's called the psychological hazard, anxiety, fatigue, and also the low morale. People always be sad and anxiety, depression, and with a sad mode, not interested in work, not motivation. So if these kind of people, when you see, this is because of stress and also the high value of what is called the high cholesterol or high BP. It all stress. It's all because of the psychological hazard. As I said, the psychological hazard nowadays is very important to look into because most of the accidents are human errors. Why the human error coming? Because of the psychological issues. People's anxiety, depression, stress, it all leads to the major contribution for the accidents. That's why the strange behavior of the people must be identified. That is called the psychological hazard. So the BTS program is one of the program to solve the psychological hazard issues. So these are the types of hazards for all kinds of organizations. We can call it as a physical hazard, chemical hazard, biological hazard, ergonomic hazard, mechanical hazard, then electrical hazard, fire and explosion, psychological hazards. So these are the hazards you have to think about normal industries, risk assessment type, job safety analysis, risk assessments. During that time, you have to find out the hazards, which hazard it is, whether it's a physical, whether it's a chemical, whether it's a biological, whether it's a ergonomics, whether it's a mechanical or electrical, fire and explosion or psychological. You have to see whether it's a significant or not. So we have a risk assessment. In that risk assessment, we can say above 3, 4, 5 is significant. So this 3, 4, 5 significant. If the physical means, then what will be the control? Chemical means, what will be the control? Biological means, what will be the control? Ergonomics means, what will be the control? So that kind of things you have to think it. So here is the organization: physical, chemical, biological, ergonomics, mechanical, electrical, fire explosion, then psychological. So these are the hazards. Then physical, what? We can say simply one example: noise and heat, physical. Then what will be the chemical? Gases, then solvents or chemical. Then what will be the biological? Virus, bacteria is the biological. Then what will be the ergonomics? Ergonomics is the lifting. Lifting is ergonomics, and then sitting, poor posture. Then what will be the mechanical? Machines and parts. Machines parts is the mechanical. Then what will be electrical? Electrical, you can have a wires, live damaged wires. Damaged wires leads to electrical shock. Then you have a fire and explosion. Flammable liquids, flammable combustible material, it all leads to the fire and explosion. It leads to burn or severe loss. Then what will be psychological? Anxiety and strange characters, low morale. It leads to human error. That human error leads to big accidents, incidents. So these are the overall types of hazards. Based on the hazard, you have to find out the risk. Based on the risk, you have to risk ratings. Based on the risk ratings, you have a risk control. Based on the risk control, you have to find out significant risk or insignificant, non-significant risk. So if the significant risk means you have to take a steps to control the significant risk in your organization. Insignificant means no issues. You can control with the normal control parameters like a PPE and fencing, a lot of proactive methods. But insignificant, okay. But significant means you have to take care to control more controls required to eliminate that kind of risk. So these are the types of hazards, types of risks that is for all kinds of industry. This is the major platform. You must know that these type of hazards, risk matrix, control, significant, insignificant, and how to contain, how to control the overall risk in the industry. So these are the types of hazards, how to control it, how to mitigate actions. Because proactiveness is one of the key for the any kind of accident prevention. Accident incident prevented by means of proactive steps. So these proactive steps you can do it by means of finding out the hazards, naming the hazards, finding out the risk, doing the risk assessments, then rating the risk, finding the significant or insignificant risk. Then significant risk means you have to more control, monitoring, inspection, auditing. These are safety professionals you have to do. So these are the major steps for any kind of industry to do the identification of hazards. These are the type hazards is common for all type of workplaces. So I hope you all understand the types of hazards, how it's helpful for proactive safety measures of any kind of industries. So thanks for participating these live sessions. I hope you understand all these types of hazards and these topics. I hope you will aware of it. If you have any doubts, just give some comments in that. I am trying to reply for that. Thank you very much for participation of these live sessions. Still you didn't subscribe, like and share it. Thanks once again for your support. Still continuously watch for our live sessions. Thank you very much.